This is section 2.4, adding and subtracting matrices. A matrix is a rectangular arrangement of numbers into rows and columns. Now when we talk about the size of a matrix, it's going to be like RC Cola. Rows by columns. So if I have this matrix, let's see, -3, -1, 5, 1, 2, -7, 0, 4, 3, and I want to do the size of it. When I look at my rows, I have 3 rows, and then for my columns, I have 3 as well. 1, 2, and 3. So the size of this matrix would be a 3 by 3. Now in order to add or subtract matrices, they have to be the same size. So when I look at this one, I see I have a 2 by 2 and then a 2 by 2. That means I can combine them. And the reason that's important is I'm going to be matching up their areas. Let me show you. Let me go ahead and draw my next bracket. It's large enough for my answers to go in. Okay, so I'm going to have 3 plus 4, which gives me 7. Next I've got 5 plus -8. Signs are different. Take the small number from the large number, keep the sign of the large. So 8 minus 5 gives me 3. 8's negative, so I know my answer is -3. Let's look at -2 plus a -3. And my signs are the same. I'm going to add and keep the sign. -2 plus -3 gives me -5. Now 1 plus a -2. Signs are different. I'm going to take the small number from my large number and keep the sign of the large number. So 2 minus 1 is 1. My 2 was negative, so my answer is -1. Okay, now let's look and see what we do when we have subtraction. When we have subtraction, I'm going to add an extra step. And I'm adding the extra step because these numbers, they're not complicated, but we want to do this extra step because it's going to keep you from making just a really silly mistake. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to match everything up. First, we've got to make sure we have the same size. So I have 3 rows by 2 columns. So this one's a 3 by 2. 3 rows, 1, 2, 3 by 2 columns. Okay, I have another 3 by 2. So I'm okay to subtract this one. Okay, so what we're going to do, so we've got -4 minus -6. So I'm going to write all of that out. -4 minus -6. And this one right here is the reason that we're doing that. Because if I don't write it out, I'm going to be less likely to remember that 2 negatives make a positive. I may miss that. So next I have 0 minus -5. Next I have 2 minus 2. Okay, let's do the next column. 1 minus 3. -13 minus 8. Negative 8 minus negative 7. End with my bracket. Okay, now we're just going to go and do the math. Negative 4 minus negative 6 turns into negative 4 plus 6. Signs are different. I'm going to take the small number from the large number, keep the sign of the large. 1 minus 3, signs are different. Take the small number from the large number, keep the sign of the large. 3 minus 1 is 2. 3 is negative, so I have a negative 2. 0 minus negative 5. Well, 2 wrongs don't make a right, but 2 negatives make a positive. So I have a positive 5. Negative 13 minus 8. Signs are the same. I'm going to add and keep the sign of both. So now I get, let's see, 13 minus 8, negative 21. 2 minus 2 gives me 0. Negative 8 minus negative 7 turns into negative 8 plus 7. Small number from the large number. 8 minus 7 is 1. 8 is negative, so I have a negative 1.